Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have an evening broadcast today. Being eclipse season, everything's a little wonky. So welcome to the broadcast. This is the weekly quantum plasma stream or energy report broadcast. And we are going to be discussing Tuesday, March 18th through Tuesday, March 25th of 2025. So how is eclipse season going for you? Welcome to this week that is the in-betweens. Pretty wild stuff. So last week we had the full moon lunar eclipse. Next week we have the partial new moon solar eclipse. And here we are smack dab in the middle. And it can be kind of interesting. You could really feel yourself in the in-betweens. So much shifting, so much building and dissolving all at the same time. It can be quite disorienting. You think you have a handle on something or you get some clarity around something. You start to feel somewhat stabilized inside or perhaps confident, and you may have the rug being pulled out from under you moments again. So there's kind of a lot of that build it up and topple it down energy still, and that's pretty typical of the dynamic, just how the energy moves with eclipses. So just hang on tight, stay soft, keep surrendering. Another big and wonderful event that we have this week that I am so excited about is the spring equinox here in the northern hemisphere. So on Thursday, I believe it's the 20th or 21st of March, Sun enters Aries, spring equinox. I cannot wait. I think a lot of us are already feeling this beautiful energy, the renewal, the resurgence of energy, that pop, that vibrancy, the fresh. And it can be challenging because we still have a few days left of the old energetic. We are wrapping up Pisces season. And on the day of the recording here, it is Sun at 28 degrees of Pisces. So we still have 29 degrees before we get to that magical 0 point of the Aries energy. And it's tough because you can feel the new stuff coming in, the inspiration, perhaps a great deal of energy that is pent up and just ready to burst forth into welcoming in the new, right? And actually seeing evidence of the new materializing in your physical reality. And we still have a lot inwardly to shift. So have patience. If you feel that push-pull dynamic, just know a lot of us are. It can be very frustrating. It's like foot on the gas and the brake at the same time. But the visual that universe showed me was, here we are looking into the future, so excited, projecting and seeing all the magic coming on the horizon. And you have to just do a U-turn with that vision and just turn the energy towards you. So it's like a giant U. The energy is coming out, projecting out through your eyes and your consciousness and coming right back to yourself. Meaning that we're still inward, we're still wrapping up this kind of winter energy, the hibernation, even deeper scraping of the subconscious, when every part of us could perhaps feel just ready to leap into the new, right, and into the freshness. So needless to say, there's a lot of tango happening, right, at different levels, emotionally and psychologically. You could be going through a lot of challenging things, and it's important to keep the big perspective, keep the view from 14,000 feet, sitting on top of the mountain and taking in the broad expanse all around you, observing that, oh my gosh, yes, there is so much here, there's so much not yet here, and make sure that you balance bringing in the gratitude, bringing in the appreciation, remembering to bless yourself. So we want to slow down, we want to pause, we want to sit with the love deep inside and give thanks. This is the most intentional, powerful period. So be with your intentions, keep your dreams close as well. And at the same time, just trusting the divine flow and trusting divine timing. So we take action when we are shown and just have patience. Remember, when you plant seeds, you can't just stare at them, and expect them to germinate overnight, right? So there's a lot of steps here, and personally, feeling really spread thin, feeling impatient, and also very enthusiastic, and doing our best to maintain connection as our guidance is shifting, right? There are deeper layers, deeper aspects coming forth of our God consciousness and our wisdom here, and it's a whole massive washing machine of everything at once. If you feel disoriented, go out in nature and root yourself. Even if you feel really great, go out in nature, root and ground yourself. Bring in the earth element into your experience. Trust the magical and massive quantum divine cycles of everything. It's all coming. It's all here in a way. But we have to be patient and not fixate on where it's not here. Oh, it's not here yet. So there's so much mental realm mastery with the power of your thoughts. And this is where focusing your intentions with mastery and really slowing down, bringing in your Buddha consciousness, your avatar consciousness, your Christ consciousness, continuing to come into that deep surrender, that deep peace, the deepest faith. You could be feeling just so pushed over the edge. And just keep coming back to that love, keep coming back to that peace, the gratitude, and the appreciation. So with this beautiful spring equinox energy on Thursday, we are going to have more of that beautiful launching, leaping forward. And it's going to start to bring more into your physical experience, right? We also have a lot going on with Venus. She has been retrograde, so we're in this really deep journey right now with Venus, which represents our values, also our physical abundance, and the beauty harmonic of the Venusian ray, which is the beauty that touches all aspects, meaning that we feel that our life is in a divine flow, divine harmony, also feeling the beauty within ourselves and feeling beautiful on all levels. Making sure that the quality of our emotion and our energy and our thoughts are all harmonious and beautiful, and observing, really observing, where is there discord? Where are we struggling with old limiting beliefs and thought forms and low self-esteem or self-confidence? Where are we seeing complete revolutions in our value system as well? So a lot happening with Venus. She's only halfway through this retrograde. She's going to continue to be retrograde, meaning that we are getting a complete and total upgrade in our consciousness of our value system, aligning more with New Earth, seeing just how much of our behaviors and our physical relational qualities with other people, our self-care, how we treat and value ourselves. Do we give ourselves enough time? Do we believe we even have enough time? You can open a whole can of worms here with what you feel as far as value. This is a massive self-concept to start to see just how lovable, precious, and valuable you are on a purely soul energetic level. So it's not based on anything material. It's completely unconditional. So we're about halfway through that journey. She is going to go direct April 12th. So we still have quite a ways to go, and bringing in the eclipse next week. So I want to go over the qualities of these different kinds of eclipses really quick, just to assist you again with seeing just how deep we're going here in rewrites of our beingness. It's just massive. So if you're exhausted like me, just do your best to slow down and rest whenever you can. Don't make any major decisions right now. Understand that a lot more information is going to come, especially over the weekend and into next week. So last week we had the lunar eclipse, and that is the internal, very emotional, subconscious, old self-concept, a lot of that kind of energy. It's the internal energy, and we're still in that. When the solar eclipse comes, that's more of our outer world, how we show up in the world, our engagement with others in the world, more of our career, our service work, and all of that kind of more community, externally based expression. And that's going to be coming in the sign of Aries. So here we kick off 0 degrees, 0 point with the Aries portal with the spring equinox and all this beautiful Astara gateway energy, very celestial, very resurrected, sacred avatar consciousness. Some of the words that came through for me to be super aware of are to completely consciously disassociate ourselves from our old self, our old behavior, mannerisms, self-concept, anything where it doesn't serve you, it doesn't assist you, it doesn't prop you up, let it go. Just burn it. We have to really be aware that we're not just dragging around the old baggage of the old paradigm. When the eclipse happened last week, I had a visual of being pushed down a chute and coming out the other side and landing, and everything looked the same, but we're in an entirely new paradigm, entirely new energy. And you can ask your universe, say, universe, if I'm in an entirely new earth right now, can you show me some evidence of this? Because it looks the same. My bank account is still the same. There are still things that are challenging me. Can you please show me, provide some insight, give me some guidance? You want to really exercise the two-way radio communication with your guidance system all the time. It will support you immensely. Stay inside in your love. Stay with your inner being. Reverting. What does my inner being feel about this? What is my inner being, my higher self, my soul, whatever you want to say? Everyone is at different phases of the awakening and the ascension process. So you're going to have different words and different associations for your guidance. And to go really deeply into the topic of connecting with and listening with and communicating with our guidance, tomorrow on Ascension in the Raw, Annette and I, so this is going to be Wednesday, March 19th, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on YouTube. We're going to go into, this is episode 6 for us, all about connecting to your inner guidance, because this shifts. It starts with oracle cards, tarot cards, using different forms of divination and asking questions and messages to eventually becoming your universal consciousness. And that has its own really challenging components to it. So we're going to go really deeply into this to assist you through these times, because it's going to be the only accurate source of information, is your own sovereign connection. And that's our job, is to continually show up to assist you, to remind you, hey, keep going inside. All the answers are inside. They're all inside your body. They're inside your higher self with you, which is all inside of you, inside of your heart, in that beautiful chamber there, your innermost knowing. And it's going to continue to deepen. So this is as concise as I can make this. It's been a whirlwind. I think we're all really exhausted and pretty fried. Do your best to have fun, laugh, don't take things too seriously. We're going to get through this, right? It's just the first eclipse cycle of the year. And just remember all of your tools and all of your support. And I'm still having my special, if you're interested, if you're really wanting some navigation support through this eclipse passage, looking at your cosmic divine blueprints and just so many resources to assist you here. We go into the oracle state together. I am offering $111 off of sessions through March 21st to support you. So if you're looking for a session, I would love it. I love sessions. I love getting to meet and connect with you and share a lot of information and tools with you one-on-one, specifically for you and your soul matrix. So thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, I look forward to seeing you for the next video. Take good care. And remember, don't take it too seriously and stay in your love. Namaste.